Hello there everybody, it's Nina. Thanks so much for joining me today for another video. And today is a very special occasion because it is not only Stamptember, but Simon Says Stamp has just announced that they are releasing their Holy Night card kit, which is a limited edition card kit available for pre-order right now. This is a surprise limited edition kit. During the month of September, there's always a surprise kit throughout the month. So this is the first one to be revealed, and it is a good one. So how the pre-order works is you can purchase the kit now and it will be on reserve. So you're ordering the kit now and it will ship in mid-October, which is perfect timing for your upcoming holiday card creations. I have links to the card kit down in my video description below or over on my blog if you're interested in purchasing the kit, which is called Holy Night. Now the name of the kit is derived from the stamp set. There is a 6x8 stamp set in the kit called Holy Night. I actually was the illustrator of this particular stamp set, as well as the Holy City SKYLINE layering stencil set. I'll be using both of these two pieces today in my card projects. I actually have two cards to share with you using the kit. Because I am sharing two cards, I am trying to keep this video as short as possible so it's not taking up a ton of your time. But I wanted to share some of the cool features of the kit as well as some of the things that I used from the kit to create my two cards. So why don't we jump on over to my desk. I have the Holy City SKYLINE stencil layering stencil set on my desk, and we're going to use pieces from this stencil set to create a background for our card. So I'm going to start first by taking a mini slimline panel here, and I'm going to ink blend it with some Simon Says Stamp ink. This is MALIBLUE. Then I'll bring in some Deep Sea, which is a gorgeous tealish blue color, and we're going to blend that in over top of the MALIBLUE. And we're creating a night sky here. Next, I'll use Blue Violet, which I love. It's such a rich shade, and it blended so nicely with Deep Sea. I'm going to add that as the darkest portion of my scene, and then I'm going to go back over those same colors with the same three inks to blend all these together to get a really nice smooth transition between these three shades. So our background is complete, and now it's time to add some stenciling on top. So I took a bit of Pixie Spray, which is a removable adhesive. It's a low tack adhesive, and I sprayed that across my stencil because this does have some delicate areas. I'm using Simon Says Stamp blending brushes to blend through the stencil, and you'll notice I started with Deep Sea and then I brought in Blue Violet. These are the same two shades that I used for the colors in my background. So I'm transitioning through these two shades to create a blended skyline that is going to be basically a silhouette for our night sky. After I finished up the ink blending, I can remove the stencil to show you how this finished up. I love how it fades off on the sides. I went purposely not to the edges of the stencil to create that fade out effect. Okay, so in the stencil set, because like I mentioned, this is a layering stencil set, there are windows that you can ink blend on top of your buildings. And there's a window stencil set for the two SKYLINE stencils, and each one matches up specifically with one of the skylines. With some of the paper glaze from Picket Fence Studios that's in the kit, I'm going to spread that through the window portion of the stencil, and that's going to create this gorgeous glowing effect on top of our beautiful skyline. Almost looks as if these buildings have lights on in the windows. Just spectacular. I love how this paper glaze looks with this ink blending. Okay, so here I'm showing you a craft fail. I wanted to show you this because we all make mistakes. Here I was trying to add a little bit of star stenciling in the background, and I was being impatient and was trying to add it on while the paste for the windows was still wet. My mistake. I was of course having to use the stencil in a very awkward manner, and so I ended up creating a total mess. So I buffed out that stenciling as best as I could, and I'm going to hide it by adding a little bit of splattering detail with some distressed spray stain from my stash, which then of course happened to have the ring fall off too from my bottle. This is an old bottle and it's getting empty, so it's seen a lot of use. So I splattered on this splatter to hide that stenciling, and I then patiently waited for the paste to be completely dry before I went in and added my stars. This is what I should have done in the first place, but we all do this kind of silly stuff. So here I am trying to add now the stars onto my card. And this worked out perfectly. So I used that same paper glaze to create the stars. That's setting aside to dry, which at this point it was dry anyway. But that background is going to be the perfect backdrop for the images that are from the Holy Night stamp set. This is a 6x8 stamp set filled with many, many images that you can use to build custom nativity scenes. So I'm going to use the Mary image along with the 3 wise men and of course baby Jesus. I colored them off camera with Copic markers, and I didn't want to add more time on this video to show you all the coloring. I didn't do anything fancy with it. So I colored the images and then pulled out the glitter brush pen that's included in the kit. I'm going to cover over some of the images that I've Copic colored here with this glitter. It's a very subtle glitter, but it adds a nice shimmer and shine to everything. And so when this card catches the light, the robes and Mary's hair and Jesus are all going to kind of sparkle a little bit. Makes them a little more fun. Now, I wanted to embellish the wise men a bit more. Wise men, of course, are coming from the far east and they have gifts to bear. So I wanted to make sure that they had some embellishment here. So I used some star sequins that I had, a little red gem here from another sequin pack, and then I'll also end up pulling in some glitter gel. Now, none of these embellishments are included in the kit. These are just things I pulled out of my stash, but I encourage you to kind of embellish things a little bit if you really want to make your card extra, extra special. I really loved these special accents. And this glitter gel that I'm using here, this happens to be from Tonic Studios. It's the White Blizzard color. Okay, so our card is almost ready, but it needs a sentiment. So I'm going to pull out one of the greetings from the Holy Night stamp set. I'm stamping it with Simon Says Stamp embossing ink onto some of the red cardstock that's included in the kit. I will then sprinkle on some of my favorite gold embossing powder, which happens to be Antique Gold from Simon Says Stamp. And I'll go ahead and sprinkle that onto my greeting before I heat set it. And that'll give me a gorgeous and elegant greeting that I can then put along the left corner of my card. I did use my fine tip scissors to fussy cut the sentiment out. By the way, there are dies for this Holy Night stamp set, which are sold separately. And I do have those linked below as well. I'm attaching my panel onto a mini slimline card base. And I'm almost done at this point. But there were a few finishing touches. I added a few white dots to the background of my card here. And then with a blue marker, I'm going to go over the edges of the card to hide the white core of my card base. And this is not necessary, but I was just kind of feeling a little bit extra. So I decided to go ahead and add some of that coloring along the edges so that it looks a little bit more seamless. But again, nobody's going to notice. It was just me. So my card is complete, and I wanted to show you I made a second card with this kit. That's the one on the left. So we're going to jump into that one next. Also included in this kit, which is jam-packed by the way, is this beautiful embossing folder from Simon Says Stamp. It's brand new, never been released, along with many of the other products in the kit, like the Holy Night stamp set, and this Holy City Skyline stencil. These are all brand new products that have never ever been before released. And you can get them in this kit, or if you miss out on the kit and you're watching this later on, many of the products, including the stamp set, the embossing folder, the stencils, they're all available for purchase outside the kit. Now you saw me take a little bit of that deep sea ink and ink blend it on top of the embossing folder and then take that deep sea ink and smoosh it on top of the embossing. This is creating just some extra ink color in certain spots, so it's making the background a little bit uneven in the color, but that's the look I was going for. I wanted some darker areas, some lighter areas, and I was just playing around with the inks to get the look I was going for. I splattered on some Distress Spray Stain in silver for a starry effect. And then I pulled out one of the pattern papers from the kit. This pattern paper piece had an adorable Bethlehem skyline that was the perfect size for my card. So I'm going to fussy cut this out with my fine tip scissors and just trim around the edges. The background of this particular piece also happened to be the same color blue as my actual card, so it worked out perfectly. I plan on lining this up onto my card along with this star die cut from the silver glitter paper that's included in the kit, and that star die is also in the kit too. With a sentiment from the Holy Night stamp set, I stamped and embossed it with white embossing powder, and I plan on putting that sentiment along the left-hand side of the card, right above the city. I used some of the gold embellishments that are included in the kit, and the gold glitter paper I'm going to die cut with a Simon Says stamp Star Party die. This die set has tons of great stars on it, and I pulled out many of them from the piece of glitter paper here that I've die cut, and I'm going to glue those down with craft tacky glue. And the gold dot embellishments that you see here, which are from the kit, those I'm adhering down with some glossy accents. And these just add a little bit of star feature to the background and makes the whole entire scene come together. I'm on that same kick here with coloring the edges of my card panels. So I used a Copic marker that matched closely to the pattern paper color, and I just went along the edges to hide that white core. My card base is white, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that panel that we've been working on onto my card using a bit of foam tape. The last detail for this card was to add a small gem in the center of the star for an extra bit of shine. I love how this brings the whole star to focus, and it completes the card beautifully. So this card and the card that we created first, both of these are made with contents from the new Holy Night card kit from Simon Says Stamp, which, don't forget, is limited edition. So if you love this kit and you want to get it so you can create some beautiful Christmas cards for the upcoming season, you definitely want to grab it while you can. Now, bear in mind, if you are watching this video outside of the kit availability and it's been sold out by now, you can always get most of the products from the card kit on their own. So I have links to everything down below for you to check out. And just to reiterate from earlier, this kit is available for pre-order right now. So it's on reserve and it won't ship until mid-October. So don't forget, everything is linked down below for you to check out. I appreciate you all so much for watching this video. I hope you were inspired and enjoyed all of the inspiration that I shared today. I will see you all very soon, but until we see each other again, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye!